The real scandal? It is not what wealthy women post on social media. It is what they never post. While ordinary women parade their breakfast choices and bathroom mirror selfies for validation, women of true refinement understand that social media is not a diary. It is a carefully curated gallery where every image, caption, and interaction reinforces their place in society's upper echelons. According to Discreet, the authority on etiquette for over 250 years, online behavior has become the modern calling card. They receive more inquiries about digital manners than any other topic, proving that even in our connected age, class distinctions remain paramount. The difference between appearing sophisticated versus appearing desperate online comes down to understanding codes that most women never learn. If you want to learn elegance and etiquette in a light and entertaining way, subscribe to High Class Manual, hit the notification bell, and leave a like. We are enemies of poor education here, and I am going to show you exactly how women of the elite class conduct themselves in the digital world, the invisible hierarchy of online elegance. There exists an unspoken hierarchy in social media that mirrors real-world class structures. At the bottom, women overshare every detail of their lives. In the middle, they carefully curate inspirational content. At the top, they maintain such refined digital presence that their followers feel privileged just to witness their lives. The Metropolitan Museum of Art conducted a fascinating study in 2024, revealing that wealthy patrons share cultural content 67% more than personal content. Meanwhile, research from luxury market analysts shows that true affluent women post 70% less frequently than average users, but their engagement rates are 3 times higher. Quality over quantity remains the golden rule of digital refinement. The art of strategic silence. Here's what most women get wrong about social media. They think visibility equals influence. Elite women understand that mystery creates magnetism. They never post in real time from events, restaurants, or travel destinations. Instead, they share glimpses 24 to 48 hours later, maintaining an air of exclusivity while protecting their privacy and security. Consider this scenario I witnessed at a charity gala in Manhattan last year. While other guests frantically photographed their table settings and champagne glasses, posting immediately to their stories, the truly wealthy women in attendance took perhaps 3 photos the entire evening. One appeared on their feed a week later with a simple caption crediting the cause, not the venue. The lesson? Digital restraint signals real-world abundance. Women who constantly document their lives appear hungry for validation. Women who selectively share appear confident in their worth. The language of luxury online. The Emily Post Institute, America's premier authority on etiquette, emphasizes that online communication reflects breeding just as clearly as table manners. Elite women never use excessive punctuation, all caps, or trendy slang in captions. Their language remains timeless, avoiding phrases that will date their content. Instead of living my best life, they write, grateful for beautiful moments. Rather than obsessed with this look, they opt for a wonderful evening. The difference seems subtle, but it creates an entirely different impression. Refined women speak as if their words will be read by their grandmother and their future employer simultaneously. They also never engage in public disagreements or controversial discussions. Politics, religion, and personal conflicts remain private matters. Social media serves as their digital drawing room, and one never argues in the drawing room. The visual codes of class. Wealthy women follow unwritten rules about imagery that immediately signal their status. They never post photos from their bedrooms, bathrooms, or while eating. Their backgrounds are always carefully considered, featuring art, architecture, or natural beauty rather than cluttered personal spaces. Professional photographers cost thousands, but elite women understand that lighting and composition matter more than expensive equipment. They invest in understanding angles, natural light, and the rule of thirds. Their photos look effortless because significant effort went into making them appear so. Here is a detail most women miss. Truly wealthy women rarely appear in photos with visible logos or brand names. Their clothes, accessories, and surroundings speak to quality without screaming for attention. They understand that obvious displays of wealth appear nouveau riche, while understated luxury suggests old money refinement. Course Spotlight. Transform your digital presence. Before we continue, let me share something that could completely transform how you are perceived online. The Look Rich Without Spending Much course is currently available at its special launch price because lessons are being released gradually. Once the complete course is available, the price will increase to full value without any discount. This course teaches the exact visual, behavioral, and social codes that wealthy women use instinctively. You will learn how to create an impression of sophistication and success that opens doors in both digital and real-world interactions. The way you present yourself online affects how people treat you, what opportunities come your way, and how seriously others take you. For women who aspire to be taken seriously in sophisticated circles, this course provides the insider knowledge typically passed down through generations of wealthy families. The link is in the description, but remember, this promotional pricing ends soon. The etiquette of digital interaction. Elite women approach social media interactions like hosting a dinner party. They acknowledge compliments graciously with simple thanks. They never overshare personal information in comments or engage with negativity. Their responses remain brief, warm, and appropriate. They understand that every digital interaction reflects on their reputation. Therefore, they never like or comment on controversial posts, inappropriate content, or anything that could compromise their image. Their digital footprint remains as carefully managed as their real-world associations. When tagging others, they always request permission first. This small courtesy demonstrates respect for others' privacy and digital boundaries. They never post photos of friends without approval or share location information that could compromise anyone's security. The timing of digital refinement. There exists perfect timing for everything in the elite woman's digital world. They never post during business hours, suggesting they have important work to attend to. They avoid posting multiple times per day, which appears desperate for attention. Their content appears consistently but sparingly, like perfectly timed course in a fine dining experience. They never post about being sick, having relationship problems, or experiencing any form of drama. Their social media presents life as aspirational and inspiring, never as chaotic or problematic. This does not mean they live perfect lives, but rather that they understand the difference between public and private matters. The power of curation over creation. While average women focus on creating content, elite women excel at curation. They share museum exhibitions, literary recommendations, charitable causes, and cultural events. Their feeds become resources for sophisticated living rather than personal diaries. They understand that their audience follows them for inspiration and aspiration. Therefore, every post serves their followers' interests rather than just their own need for validation. This service-oriented approach to social media creates genuine influence rather than mere popularity. Their stories feature glimpses of beautiful spaces, excellent books, quality experiences, and worthy causes. Never mundane daily activities, never complaints, never anything that diminishes their image of competence and grace. The global standard of digital grace. According to Tatler magazine's analysis of international society figures, successful women worldwide follow remarkably similar online protocols. Whether in New York, London, Paris, or Tokyo, the refined woman's digital behavior transcends cultural boundaries. They support other women publicly, but never engage in female competition online. They celebrate others' successes genuinely and never make comparisons or subtle competitive remarks. Their confidence allows them to lift others without feeling diminished. They maintain consistency across all platforms. Their LinkedIn reflects the same sophistication as their Instagram. Their Twitter demonstrates the same consideration as their Facebook. This consistency reinforces their authentic refinement, rather than suggesting they perform different personalities for different audiences. Beyond the algorithm, building real influence. Elite women understand that social media serves real-world goals rather than existing for its own sake. They use their platforms to support causes they value, promote cultural institutions they love, and connect with like-minded individuals who share their interests. Their influence extends beyond follower counts to actual impact. They raise money for charities, promote artists and causes, and create positive change through their digital presence. This purpose-driven approach naturally attracts quality followers and creates meaningful connections. They never chase trends or viral moments. Instead, they focus on timeless content that will age well and reflect positively on them years later. They think of their social media as a permanent record rather than temporary entertainment. The investment in digital excellence. Creating this level of digital refinement requires the same investment as any other aspect of elegant living. Elite women often work with social media consultants, professional photographers, and digital strategists. They understand that their online presence affects their real-world opportunities and treat it accordingly. They regularly audit their digital presence, removing content that no longer serves them and ensuring everything aligns with their current goals and image. They treat their social media accounts like their wardrobes, regularly refreshing and refining to maintain excellence. They also invest in privacy settings and digital security, understanding that protection of their information and family details is paramount. Their openness online is calculated and controlled, never accidental or careless. If you found value in learning these insider codes of digital elegance, consider becoming a patron of High Class Manual through our membership club. Starting at just $4.99, you will join a community of women committed to elevating themselves and each other. Click the Become a Member button to access exclusive content, participate in refined discussions, and connect with women who share your commitment to gracious living. Together, we are raising the standard of what it means to be a woman of class in the modern world. Remember this: your digital presence creates first impressions for employers, potential partners, business associates, and social connections. In a world where everyone has access to social media, the way you use it determines whether you appear sophisticated or common, confident or desperate, refined or rough. The codes I have shared today separate women who understand true elegance from those who merely imitate it. Master these principles, and you will find that your online presence becomes a powerful tool for creating the life and connections you desire. Women of the elite understand that social media is not about showing everything you have or do. It is about demonstrating who you are through careful selection, refined taste, and considerate interaction. This restraint and intention create far more impact than any amount of oversharing or desperate attention-seeking behavior. If you want to continue learning these time-tested principles of elegant living, subscribe to High Class Manual and join thousands of women who refuse to accept mediocrity in any area of their lives. Leave a like if you are ready to elevate your digital presence to match your highest aspirations. What 6 words summarize your biggest takeaway from today's lesson? Share them in the comments if this video inspired you to refine your own digital presence. Until next time, remember that elegance is not about perfection, but about intention in everything you do. Elegance whispers, vulgarity shouts loudly always.